Alright, boys and girls. I know you can't really see me, and whatever. Shit happens. Um. How to put this delicately? Oh, fuck it. Who cares? Feminism is a fucking joke. The fact that I see all these stories online, on the news, on Facebook, of women who are accusing men of crimes that they didn't commit. Rape, abuse, child abuse, yada yada yada. The list goes on and on. And the woman is automatically believed because she's a woman. Because she's the victim. She's the oppressed sex, whatever. You know, I don't always agree with the right wing dumbasses, but there's a few of them that I can agree with. Milo Yiannopoulos, Steven Crowder. Hell, I even agreed with something Trump said the other day, that I saw on a video Trump said the other day. A woman asked if Trump becomes president, is she going to make as much as a man? He said, you'll make as much as a man if you do the same quality of work. Now, women want equality. And I see all these videos on YouTube of these women who sit there and put their hands on men, beat the shit out of men, and then sit there and play the victim when the man strikes back. Okay, I have 3 daughters. I have a wife that I love very much. I love my family. But I'm not going to teach my kids that, you know, you shouldn't put your hands on somebody if they put their hands on you first, because that's how I was raised. I was raised, if somebody puts their hands on you, male or female, you have the right to defend yourself. My dad was a gay man, and I am proud to say that. My dad was a queer, and my dad was more of a man than 95% of the heterosexual males I've ever met in my life, myself included. And I can say that with no feelings of inadequacy, no feeling of fucking, oppression. But it's like, you people say you want gender equality, but you don't really want the equal things. What you want is the right to be able to scream and yell and get your opinion across with nobody arguing with you. Well, guess what, bitches? Life isn't like that. Life is always gonna be about someone disagreeing with your point of view, someone disagreeing with your ideology. Your idiocracies are what are destroying the world. I mean, I saw this woman on, it was Skynet, which is over in the UK. She said that women are making 77 cents of what men make. That's bullshit. Cornell University, Oxford University, Harvard University, world-class institutions world-class economists have actually done, these studies and actually looked at the statistical data, looked at the empirical data, stuff that cannot be refuted because it is based in fact. Women actually make more than men. In most cases. Maybe not in Fortune 500 jobs. That is true. So, but here's the thing. Not everybody works in a Fortune 500 job. Not everybody works in, not everybody works for Donald Trump. Not everybody works for fucking Google. Not everybody works for Yahoo, Apple, whatever. I mean, I work at a grocery store. I make minimum wage. My coworkers make minimum wage. We all make the same. Our bosses make more than us, but that's because they're the bosses. That's their right. They've earned that privilege. But for feminist women to sit there and say that the man, specifically, not just the man, white men are oppressing you, is fucking bullshit. Because you're so goddamn deluded and convoluted and fucking asinine that it's not even funny anymore. You want the men to sit at home and not have a career, when a lot of universities, a lot of colleges around the world have shown a steady decline in the male student population, but a steady increase in the female population. Okay, maybe there are some fields where women make less than men, but let's be honest, men do the jobs that the women don't want to do. Like Mexicans do the jobs that white people don't want to do. Like people who come over here from a foreign country, those who enter legally. I'm not going to get started on the fucking illegal immigration bullshit, because that's another story for another fucking time. But I know women who work just as hard as men, if not harder. I know men who work just as hard, if not harder, than women. The fucking thing is, it's not a gender issue. It's not the white man is holding you down. It's the fact that you want people to fucking sit there, bend over, and kiss your ass and take your bullshit as the gospel, when 99.9% of your quote-unquote facts, air quotations there, are based out of pure fucking bullshit. So, pick a fucking logic and go with it. Because flip-flopping on every goddamn thing isn't fun anymore. It isn't productive. And let's be honest, 99% of you feminists and the jackass men who support you should be smacked. And I'm not talking about, a light smack you might give your kid on the bottom when they misbehave. I'm talking about a full-on Dave Chappelle, Rick James to Charlie Murphy slap. So, you don't like my opinions, I really don't fucking care. But I had to say something, because I'm sick of seeing all these videos on YouTube about women who are saying that men oppress them. We don't. You oppress yourselves with your stupidity. So, if you want to blame someone for your fucking problems, blame yourselves. Peace, bitches.